Hello everyone, and welcome back to Norland, and our series where we are the Unholy Horde. And in the last episode, we had Sophia actually try to burn our village over here, Moonvale, even though we were trying to make friends with them, and in the ensuing battle, we killed their ruler, and apparently their ruler was the only lord they had, so their city is now abandoned. And otherwise, we are basically just continuing to assault Caitlin here. We're going to go for White Bridge, and then hopefully this village will be back and we can assault that. Otherwise, we will probably just go for this bandit camp. And otherwise, in the city, I did just go ahead and move Shipka and Polima over. I switched their knowledge studying just because I really want to get this military logistics so that we can move on the map just a little bit faster. And otherwise, we are pretty much just waiting for these knowledges to get done so we can start to maybe expand the industry, although it's going to be pretty difficult with what's going on with Tombson here. He still hates us, so we may have to decapitate him soon. Okay, and we finished burning this village. I didn't record it because nothing too interesting going on there, but we did get the 100 wood, and we'll go ahead and go and attack this camp of forest bandits now. 71%. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's see. 6 crossbowmen. Huh, wow. It's actually quite a lot. Hopefully that means that we can get to them and do damage to them directly before they have done too much damage from their arrows, or bolts, I suppose. We'll have to see how this goes. It'll be a nice little test to see how well we do against a lot of bowmen. Okay, so another day and another couple of warriors for us. Now, unfortunately, Tombson is actually planning a conspiracy. So we're gonna pretty much have to kill him when Sediman gets back. Can't really risk all of that. He has only 22% resident loyalty and only 4% army loyalty, so I don't really know if his conspiracy would really do much. But he might try to turn, well, it couldn't be Shipka, and it couldn't be Polima. Yeah, because they're both puppets. So actually it might not be that big of a risk. But it may, yeah, I don't know. I think we're just going to have to kill him, just to be safe. I don't really want to risk that he starts an uprising against us. Okay, now, and as far as housing, we have 66, I believe. There should be 11 houses here, so that should be 66 total housing spaces. We have around 50 people, so we're going to go ahead and build a few more houses just so that I don't forget about it later. And have a bunch of homeless people. We'll just build maybe 4 more across right here. Actually, we could even... Oh, yeah, the herb bushes there. Do not want to collapse those. We'll just start with this. And otherwise, I don't think there's anything else on the industry we really need to worry about. How are we doing on forests? Okay, 9%. Yeah, this is like probably the single worst possible spot that you could have for these lumber mills because all the trees are like over this way. We could move them, but honestly, they're so scarce anyways throughout this map that I don't think it's going to matter too much. As far as the herbalist, we need to get that up so that we can get... I would like to get an alchemy lab. That would actually be a lot better than the flavorful ale, and we could just use flavorful ale as kind of a secondary thing that we could produce just for our own town. I don't think we're going to be able to make many trades, so we'll just have to see. Now, whoever this poor sap is here in this province, they're a little unlucky. They have Noth here attacking one of their villages, and they have Caitlin actually attacking their city directly. I don't know what they're trying to do, but that could be pretty bad for them. They could be trying to make a vassal out of them. And if they do that, then Caitlin will actually be kind of a difficult neighbor of ours to actually deal with because they will have 3 vassals. They'll keep accruing money and things like that, so we'll probably have to knock them down somewhat quickly. Let's see, are we able to... Oh, we are able. We're able to demand tribute again. Maybe we should do that. There's 22 of them now, so it might not be the easiest thing to do. I am kind of curious, though, to see if it works. Shipka isn't doing too much important, so let's just go ahead and send her to do this. Now, as you can see, we are starting to lose peasants, I think. They're exhausted, they are hated by the matriarch, of course, and then there's starvation. and they're still just not eating on their own. I do not understand what this is. This was an issue we had in our last campaign as well. I feel like I'm missing something that has to be super obvious, but I can't understand it. There's carrots. Well, there's not carrots in stock everywhere. And look at that. There's 24 in stock here. Something is going on with the distribution here. And I don't know what it is, but maybe I just wait for those servants to go and then put them back in, and then I don't know. I feel like I've tried everything here. And there's just, for some reason, there are carrots in a lot of the homes, but then in other ones, there just isn't. And it's very, very strange. Luckily, we did get the trader today. That is going to be quite helpful. But let's go ahead and go and deal with this attack. I suppose we have the perfect series. You know, we can actually deal with all of our citizens starving in this series compared to other ones. But this feels like a very buggy situation that, well, it's just not helping us out very much. And unfortunately, we did actually get a lot of damage dealt to us here. We might lose several people. Hopefully not too many. Yeah, it looks like we are losing substantially here. I do not like that at all. Let's see though. Yeah, did a couple of them? Okay, I thought that was our people that surrendered. That's theirs, okay. They should not surrender because they are fearless. Okay, we lost one. We can actually handle that. Unfortunately, we don't have medical cells, so we're going to need to buy some, which shouldn't be too much of an issue considering, well, we have the money. Thanks to Noth over there, giving us a bunch of money. So here we are at the trader, and luckily they have 6 medical cells for us. We'll go ahead and buy those. We'll just sell these spears. We don't need them. We don't need the bows either. And we'll keep the daggers. And let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we can sell anything just yet. No. But we will probably think about selling some of these prisoners. One of them did escape yesterday, which I don't really want to keep dealing with. And of course, we can't hire any of them. And how many? Oh, most of them are Varns. That's kind of funny. Defeated in battle. Yeah, so for some reason, our warriors are not starving, but our peasants are. Did I forget to distribute, maybe? Is that possible? We'll have to check that in a second. Now we get military logistics too here. Okay, maybe we'll just buy that. It's very, it needs 13 intelligence, which nobody has. So maybe we'll buy it and just not learn it yet. Yeah, okay, because that's going to take forever. Okay, and otherwise, nothing really important here. So we'll just take the money, and we're just gonna sell off all these prisoners because we're gonna even get a few more. We don't really need the work, yeah, we don't really need any slaves at the moment. So, a resident has left the province. I forgot that they can actually do that. Why does that say -20? Hold on here. Oh, -20 workplaces. Yes, okay. I don't think that's actually accurate. But I guess we'll see when it updates. Okay, and unfortunately, Noth has refused our demand for tribute this time. There's 20 of them. We could probably attack them. Let's see here. Do we want to rob them, though? Or do we just want to do the burning to the ground? It will very, very much upset the matriarch. I don't think we're ready to do that yet. Yeah, I think... Oh, this won't even upset the matriarch that much. Okay. It's only the aggression. Yeah, okay. -5. Okay, that's not even that bad. Okay, let's go ahead and just threaten to plunder them. Let's have Shipka take care of that. Okay, and as I said, Kalen did actually take over Letos here, so now they have 3 total towns. They also have a camp of forest bandits there that might be kind of interesting to go and take the money from. But, yeah, as you can see, Kalen is becoming quite powerful, so we may have, you know, messed with the wrong city here a little bit, but I think it should be fine. That none of them are too powerful. Of course, Letos is completely leveled at the moment. Mastok here is not very powerful, and Kalen isn't really that powerful either. Of course, we have the average of 17 combat here, so they shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, so it appears that Noth is going to refuse to actually give up here, so we are going to have to attack them, which I was expecting, but 22 soldiers, average of 6 combat skill. They should not be difficult at all. We'll let Sedium get back home. I was thinking about killing him, Tombson, but we are at minus 25 now, so I think we will take care of that. Why are they so upset? Shame for sins, hatred. Huh. Sins. Cruel joke. Oh yes, of course. The worst sin is telling a bad joke. Okay. Well, I really don't actually understand why they're so depressed here. I mean, they wouldn't be happy, but that seems a little extreme. Okay. Either way, we are going to go ahead and do a duel here. Challenge to a duel, Sedium. Okay. And hopefully this works out. Okay, and it has begun. And hopefully Sedium should have no issues here. He already lost his shield, apparently. Oh, is that a hand? He just cut his hand off. There we go. And instantly switched into his ceremonial gear there. So let's see. Yeah, and once again, plus 10 now with the person that killed him. That was quite funny. So either way, we don't have the bishop hated opinion anymore, so I don't understand. Oh, it's minus, wait. Oh, it's minus 13 now, but it hasn't updated here. Okay. So that's good. Hopefully we can get the trader again. Basically, I think the plan is to just kind of basically just keep accruing medical salves from the trader when we can. And once we have what I feel is enough to get us by until we can make our own, we need the alchemy lab. But once we do that, we can actually start to start sacking these different cities. We'll definitely be going for Noth first. But either way, let's go ahead. Are we ready to attack them? Yes, we already spawned our new soldiers for the day. So let's go ahead. Let's just do this. Sedium in. It looks like some have injuries, and I'm just going to go ahead and tick that off. Is that... Does that only... Yeah, okay. That seems to be good. I did not spawn new axes, I don't think. Let's see. We have enough, though. Okay. That looks good. I do wish... Maybe we should wait for some of them to use the medical salves, because I would like to send at least a full squad. Okay, so now the medical salves have been finished, and we'll go ahead and send this attack. Oh, is he... Wait, what? Okay, there we go. That was quite funny. Okay. I am just an idiot. Okay, so... Do we have enough axes for everyone? Perfect. Should we just send Shipka as well? We'll do it. Send Shipka. Alright. Send us an extra 5 soldiers there. That seems good. 64%. Okay. That is kind of worrisome. What we're going to do, the trader did come today. I don't really want to risk this too much. So we're going to go ahead, disband these, and we will wait. And hopefully we can get some medical salves here from the trader. And then hopefully we can send pretty much all of our soldiers. We only need 4 more. So hopefully they will have enough for that. Okay, and once again, of course, the bishop hates us. So I think this may have to be the cycle, is that we basically kill our bishop kind of when we need the trader, and try to do it as close to the time the trader is going to show up, which will lower or raise our matriarch relation, and then we can, then when he shows up, he's going to hate us again, but at least we will have been able to buy things from the trader. So let's go ahead and sell our weapons here, and we got just enough medical salves. That is absolutely perfect. We will take it, and otherwise, let's see. Still can't get the alchemy lab until that herbalist is done. We'll just take the money then, and we're going to sell these prisoners once again as well. Now it says minus 21 on the workplaces, so there's too many available jobs, which is a little... I think it's just because of all the builders we have, we can pretty much take those off at this point. Yeah, we can just... Don't really need the workers here anymore. We can probably leave like 1. Yeah, just 1. And let's see. Carrot fields. Where are all of our jobs taken up? Currently. Does not seem like there should be 21, right? Oh, 11 now, it says. What am I missing? Let's see. 3 servants, 2 builders. This does not seem right. Let's see. Oh, it's because we're down to 14 peasants now. I didn't realize we were so low. I thought we were still at like 20 something. But yeah, it's just because look at that. Everybody is starving. Literally everybody. Let's take a look here. Peasants. Oh. Oh. Huh. I don't know how that got set like that. Well, that would explain it. So only 1 peasant was able to eat a carrot every day. Well, that is certainly... here I thought it was a bug, and it was just something that I probably did. So, okay, hopefully that will fix that. And otherwise, let's see, are we ready then? Let's let our warriors use the medical salves, and then we'll go and attack Noth. Okay, and the medical salves have been finished, so let's go ahead and see. They didn't get any kind of reinforcements. That's pretty lucky for us. Let's go ahead, send everybody that we possibly can here. That little jolt that it does up always kind of scares me, because if you click that, I think there is now a fire button, but still kind of always gives me a little bit of a pause. Like, oh no, am I gonna click the little minus sign? Let's go ahead. 70%, okay. I like those odds. I think that'll be okay. Okay, now here we are at Noth, and let's go ahead and go on in. They do have 6 on towers right now, so that could be dangerous for us. That could actually be very, very bad. Let's hope that we can just get in there, kill off Amnepra here very quickly, and then take care of these archers. Looks like we are taking some serious damage. Hopefully nobody dies. It looks like Draga's still alive there. Let's just hope their squad collapses very fast here. I'm very worried for Shipka and Sediaman, honestly. They could easily die here. Especially Shipka's squad is dropping fast. Are they both attacking it? Okay. Speed that up a little bit. Okay. So far, not too many losses. This is going pretty well, I would say. I just hope Shipka can survive this. Where is she? She's down. Okay, I didn't even realize. She's down behind that rock. That is actually possibly perfect. She is bleeding, though, so hopefully she doesn't die from the bleeding. Okay. Of course, her squad is now gone. Hopefully they're not all dead. This may be one of the most expensive, like 700 gold trips that we have made. I'm not too sure it was a good idea, actually. But it was a good test. 10 dead. Oh my goodness, 10 are dead. Shipka is still alive, though. So we basically got like 100 gold for each death that we had. So I don't think that that's worth it. I think in the future we should probably have a lot more forces before we go in to make attacks on cities. But it is good to know just how well we can do on a direct attack on a city. And this is before gates as well, so we'll have to take that into account later. But either way, that is going to be it for this episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.